Hello, hello. I just need to find a file. I thought I was ready, but missing a file. Where is it? As soon as I find this file, we'll get started. Is that it? I'm not sure. Just going to hide the screen a moment. I just don't want my personal information. There it is. That's the file we want. Yep. Okay, sorry about that. Alright. So, I've tried to do this as a video series 2 or 3 times. Ended up getting so far and just deleting the whole thing because it was taking up way too much time. I was becoming unhealthily, both physical and mentally, from dedicating too much time to doing the videos. So I'd get so far and then I'd just quit, delete the world, and deleted all the videos. But we're going to live stream it this time, which is a lot more for me handleable, because I can time it when and how long I need / like, and yeah, so we're going to go on from there. So if you've never played Palworld, again, this guide is perfect for you. This is a casual custom setup. It's very easy. The settings are in favor of the avatar, the player, rather than making it do survival. It's more to do with collecting and having fun. So we're going to start game. We're going to create a new world. I'm going to name this world YouTube. Oops. Series. Multiplayer's off, crossplayer's off. I only have PC. Going to go down to custom settings. I'll find my settings document. At the end of the playthrough, whenever that is, I will release all these documentation, and you'll be able to view them via various Google documents. Power capture rate we put up to max. PAL auto regeneration rate, there it is. We put that up to 1.5. There we go. Damage to player, pretty much non-existent. Player auto regeneration rate there. Put this up to 2.5. It adds a little bit of danger, but not too much. I don't sleep in the game. I don't mess around with the structural deterioration rate. There's no reason to. You can always do that because you don't have the resources to build those type of structures right at the beginning. That's what this save is going to be about. Is going to be setting you up to basically have infinite resources to do whatever you want, and set you up for the 1.0 release, which rumors are going to be at the end of this year, the last quarter of 2026. We will see how they do. Maximum number of dropped items in the world. This is if you want to destroy bases in its entirety, then all the materials you use to craft the base will just drop on the floor, and that allows them to do that. Dropped items multiplier we put up to 2, mainly for the rarer items. Item decay rate multiplier, that's your food, we turn that off. Meteorites we turn down to 75. This is in minutes, so for every 75 minutes of gameplay, a meteorite or supply drop will fall from the sky, and you'll get an in-game notification. You can go and chase that down and get whatever rewards are there. Egg incubation off. We will have raid events. We need the predator pal raids. The death penalty, technically personal preference, but I turn it off. Maximum number of guild members. This is a solo southbound world, so we put that down to 5, so the game doesn't break. Maximum number of bases for each guild we turn up to 9. We don't use 9 until the end game, but by releasing it to 9, it means you unlock the number of bases allowed earlier, which makes it getting resources a lot more accessible. Number of pals working at the base we put up to 25. 25 is we don't hit that until the super end game, but it also keeps it at a manageable level for most PC setups. I only play on a PC. I don't know what it's going to be like on a console. Apologies. Everything else is not touched. Make sure fast enable is on. Sometimes it's a little buggy where it's default off. You want that to make it on. If this is the first time playing, you're going to want to have these on, because I do go through how to make pals that you can use cross saves. If you're an experienced player and you've got pals that are bred specifically, you might want to turn it off for the experience, really. I am going to turn it off because I have got absolutely maxed out super pals in my global pal box, and I don't want to be tempted, oh excuse me, to use them in this playthrough. So I will turn it off, and I don't need to share them. I can show you how to make them and get them ready for it. I don't need them all because I've already got them there. But yeah, I will tell you when to do certain things. So that's that done. That's the world set up. Finish it up again. Yes. And close that file now. I'm going to keep it to that name. We're going to go into the body, type 1. Skin color is that one. Yep. Got my own personal settings. I spent a lot of time min-maxing this and finding the perfect settings for me. Which face is it? Is it that one? No, it is not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. That one. That's it. Eyes we change. Eye color. We just keep as green. Eyebrow we turn to white. Into the hair. No, it's not that one. It's that one. There we go. Yep. And we're ready to start the game. Off we go. And now I can't access my other screen. Right, here we go. I'm going to try and not skip cutscenes and stuff. Text I will skip, because when you're playing your own game you can read it at your leisure. Right, this could be a very quick game because there are a couple of chests right away, and if they've got locks on them then we restart. Press the build button. Immediately jump down these rocks, and roll, and roll, go around here, and this is where we find out if we need to restart or not. Nope, that's good. Ooh. Empty that chest. Over here for the note, there's an achievement to get all of these, so if you see one, pick them up. Now we run, which is on. I am using a controller, so you just press down left stick and you can run. Be careful of our stamina. We never want it, as soon as it gets into orange, we'll just flick it off. Through the arch. We jump and roll. I used to be able to roll. Grab the eagle statue. And then over to this person here. We chat. Get through all that and get some wood. Grab that wood. We level up. Oh, there's a wood there. There's another wood there. Down this hill. Grab this stone. And it's now, if there's a Cativa, I'm lucky I've got a Cativa here, so I'm just going to punch them. Because I've noticed there's a Pal Sphere. If there's not a Pal Sphere here, don't bother doing this. Dun, dun. Like the stamina is going down while we're doing this. I'm very lucky here. I've got a Cativa and a Pal Sphere. Oh, losing some health. I'll try and dodge that attack because I've got no armor on at the moment. This is a level 2. Ooh! Can I capture it? No, it's a 92. I don't want to risk it. Wow, that goes really far. I could die here. Wait for the regen to kick in. Ah! Wow, that goes. Oh, now I got to wait for my stamina to come back. Hide behind the brick. There we go. Matt. There it is. There we go, that's another level. Logging foreman, that is cool. Pick up the berry bushes. Sorry, spider just landed on me, freaked me out a bit. Whew. Pick up the bushes. I possibly shouldn't have done that. It's skewed the experience, but you could get a lumble here. If you get a lumble, just use the fists and defeat it. You don't capture it. That Pal Sphere could equally have been a bit of Paldium, which you need anyway. I don't have any Paldium, so I'm going to have to punch this rock until I get some. You need a bit of Paldium, so if you don't get any, just hack the rock. We're going to build a primitive bench while we wait for our stamina to come back. There we go, and punch this rock some more. Bit of stone, come on. Alright, so press the triple line button on the controller. There you go. Follow the on-screen controls to hit your stats. Oh, I hate this so much. And for level 2 and 3, we put it into weight. 1, 2, hit OK. Go into tech here. Just knock off all the yellow things. We open up Pal Sphere and cloth. There we go. And then we're back to trying to get some Paldium. There's one, that's it. That's what we wanted, that's all we were after. Okay, so we build a wooden club. Get my Cativa out to help. Then we go for a stone pick. As it picks it up, it will auto equip into your slots. You've got 4 slots. You see there on the bottom right, I've now got a wooden club. There we go. And then we need to place a primitive workbench because the mission no longer updates if you've already done it. Obtain a Paldium fragment, which is fine because we've got one. We just drop it on the floor and pick it up again. Now we choose Pal Sphere, which we can do because we've got the Paldium fragment. Got Paldium square. Capture any Pal, which we've already done, and we get a level up. So again, we open up our stuff, open up that. Level 4 is stamina. And then we open up cloth outfit. And again, just marking off all the items. Right, let me just get back to the leveling guide. Should be enough there. So the auto equip. We need 2 lamb balls. Is the next thing. Okay. Select our pick by changing the relevant keybind. Down we go. Mine is Palworld node here. Turn around and yep, that's good. That does not need a key. If it needs a key, again, this is the last point where you'd restart if this one needs a key as well. Megasphere, nice. Jump across, get the other note. You can read the notes in your journal. Jump up here. So the Palworld node. I'm going to flick quickly to our club. That should go in. There we go. Yep. That gives us our second Kativa. Come across here to get this bit of stone there, which I should have got earlier, but I didn't because I missed it. Across the bridge. Pick up the wood there. Down. Switch back to the pick. Mine the Palworld. Right, what's the stats on our level 1? Let's have a quick look into party. Huh. Well, that's actually a bit better than what we've got. So I'm going to go up here to the edit. I'm going to rename it to Kataka, just so I know that one is for saving and one isn't. So jump down into the water. You might take a little bit of damage, but you'll regen that. Go over here. This is an effigy. You get enough effigies, they will increase your capture power once we get the relevant item in our base, which we won't build for a while yet, but more Palworld here. Switch to our axe and we hack down this tree. Grab that, back to our pickaxe. There's a alarm bolt. We're going to need these, so we just get our trusty bat. These seem to have more health than I remember. Did I actually change the settings? Oh, I'm out of stamina. Did I change the wrong settings? Did I change it damage 2 pals as minimum? That'd be embarrassing. So I'm taking a lot less damage. I'm doing a lot more less. Oh, blur. A lot less damage than I'm used to, and they seem to be doing more damage to me. So maybe I've tweaked the wrong setting. I might have to log out in a minute just to look at the settings, because this does not feel right. I shouldn't be dying this quickly. Go Katava. There we go. Where's the other one? The other one's in the water, so we can't do anything about that one. Right, let's get this stone. If I log out, I think I'm going to come out next, back up to the eagle statue. Why is the mum rest on a rampage? Chickpea, I've upset them by the looks of it. I'm just going to double check the settings in a minute. Right, let me just log off a minute. I just want to check the settings. I may have said the right one, looked at the right one, but actually chose the wrong one. Damage from player multiplier, yeah. Damage to player multiplayer, that's better. Idiot. Unfortunately, you've got to go all the way down to the bottom, even if you want to change one setting at the top. Kind of sucks, but I get it. Right, am I going to log back into where I was or back at the eagle statue? No, back where I was. That's nice. Alright, so here we're going to drop down another primitive workbench. Right, this should be better. That's better. There we go. Right, build a primitive workbench. You go into our inventory, and then you can see here that the pickaxe is quite damaged, so we're just going to discard it and then build another one, which will auto equip. And then we're going to, make a handheld torch. We need 2 cloth, so we'll make 2 cloth. Summon our Cativa to help us with the cloth. Oh, come on, there we go. And then we make the cloth outfit, because we're level 4. And then we make all of the power spheres. So I've been lucky enough to get the 2 Cativas. I've been lucky enough to get the 2 lamb balls ready to get the cloth. So the next thing we are looking for is a pen gullet and 2 fox parks, which is going to be in this area, and that's it. That's the only ones we want. Oh, power sphere, nice. We're now looking around for wood and stone on the floor, and we pick it all up. Try and keep moving as much as possible, and again, as soon as that stamina gets into the orange, turn your run off. When it gets back up to max, turn it back on. It's the quickest way to get around the game at this time, because we don't have a mount. Lots of people start this game in a variety of different ways. This is how I start. I'll wait for that to come back up. Wait for it to get halfway when you're mining, and then it'll go back down. We do not want to run out of stamina. It takes way too long to come back. So we're going to run over here. Level 5. Let me get to my what's it? We are now right. All the rest of it until level 8 is weight, so we don't need to switch over to there. And we don't unlock any tech here. We just do the weight and we carry on. There we go. Come along the bridge over here and get this Paldium node. Ah, I did the thing I told everyone not to do. I ran out of stamina. Idiot. There we go. I'm thinking about what's coming up rather than concentrating on what I'm doing. There we go. Run, we'll get this. Run through here. Turn off run. Switch back to our bat. That is a wooden club. We don't go out of our way. I did see there was a bit of wood over by those trees, the bushes, but we won't go over there. There's a power sphere. Always go and get a power sphere. Hungry. We got some mutton to use. There we go. That's that done. Oh, there's another bit there. There's a dinosaur that spawned in our area. We'll ignore that because it's like level 14. That's a bit of leather. We want leather. So I'll pick that up. Might run again. Bit of Palworld. We ignore that bridge. It's the next one we want. There's an Echidna. Oh, I want that Echidna so badly. But we need our Fox Parks and Pengala in our army first. We stop collecting these PAL nodes now. We don't bother. Because of weight limits more than anything else. Another PAL sphere. There's a chest over here. Hope it's not locked. It isn't, which is great. Chest-wise, this has been a really good start. Oh, 2 more PAL spheres. Okay, this is where we start looking for... I see a shadow there. Might be that Pengala over there. This is where we start looking for... Oh, there's a cremise as well. We need that. We need our party set up for first. I got no way of bringing the Nightwing down out of the sky. You can just stay up there looking pretty. There's a Fox Parks over there. Just saw it out of the corner of my eye. There it is. And 2 Pengulets. Oof, don't want 2. Well, we're going to have to be careful here because that Fox Parks is going to run away. So we get close and then we run. And there we go. Watch the stamina. Dodge the fireball. No, not quite. Want it to be 100%. There it is. There was a Pengulet running around. Let's see if I find it. Fine furs and burly body. Nice. Fine furs increases the amount of items that you sell and buy. Burly body increases their defense. We still haven't got our Pengulet. There was 2 over here. So we should be down by the eagle statue about now because it is getting to night time, but haven't got our Pengulets yet, and there were 2 over here. I'm going to try. I want that cremise. Where's those Pengulets? Are they still around, or have I missed out? Possibly missed out. Oh, they're up there. Look, in front of us. A level 3 and a level 3. It should be okay. We'll capture one and then defeat the other one. Right, they're running away. This could be really hard to do now. That one's going to cross the bridge. Intercept this one. Missed it. There we go. Try not to get hit by the missile it fires because it will freeze you. That thing, we want to ignore that. Right, we've got to run away. Oh, sickly, that's fine, it doesn't matter. That's only for riding, we're not going to be riding the PAL. I'm going to make an executive decision. I'm going to go and get the cremise because Fox Parks we can get later on, but cremise are quite rare, so I want to find it again. Wherever it's gone. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Please tell me it's still around. Probably not now. I've probably missed out. That's okay. They're around later on as well. There it is. Something's fighting up there. Got it. That'll go in my party now. You should have a Fox Parks really. Brittle. That's fine. brittle is less defense. Level 9, level 6. Alright, let's go. We are going to go for it. We're going to try and get this Echidna because we do need one. We're going to bop it. And we're going to get out Fox Parks first. And then we're just going to try to avoid being hurt. Where's our torch? Problem we've got is we're aggroing quite a lot of other things. Right, we are going to take that off. Right, that kills that. We're going to switch to our one and only Megasphere and capture the Echidna, which is awesome. We're going to run down here and get that. There we go. Alright, whew, we got an Echidna. I didn't see the stats on it. Sickly, again, that's fine. Sickly is just for riding. It's less stamina, which we don't worry about because we don't ride Echidna. I'm not going to pick up any more materials because I spent too long in this area. If it gets to night time and you're still here, you spent too long. It's because I was making all sorts of decisions based on what pals appeared. I couldn't see a Fox Parks. I did see the cremise, sorry. So I went after that instead. And then still that lone Echidna was just too tempting. Echidnas usually come in a pair of 2s and they are quite hard to take out. So that is going to require a copper key, which I don't think we have. Yep, that's what you don't want to see when you first log in. If you see that right at the top where it requires a copper or worse, a silver key, then yeah. There's a Fox Parks over there. Well, now we do need a second one, so we're going to go and get that and then we'll come back. Actually, no, we're going to come over here. We're going to talk to the guy and get some fragments. There we go. We are not going to talk to the farmer lady. She has a quest, but we'll get that later, sorry. This is the last point where we pick up stone and wood. As you can see, our weight limit is quite almost exceeded. We're going to go over here because this is where I saw the Fox Park walking around on the beach. Hopefully it's still in the area somewhere. Or was it run off? No, it's asleep. That's cool. Switch to our wooden club that I keep calling a bat, even though it's not. Bop. Dodge a fob. Now, although these pals aren't going into my party, because you can have a party of 5, that's got noble. Oh, that was such a good decision to go and get that. They will go into your pal box, although we don't have one right now. That is also fine. So again, we're now putting more into weight. Going to build the primitive workbox. Just flipping to my guide, making sure I'm keeping up with yep. Go south to survivor, collect the effigy, through the arch, down the hill. You need 1 Echidna, 1 cremis, which you've already got, 3 tansies and 3 gummas, which we can now cap. Stop picking up wood and stone, no more mining pilgrim, pick up spheres, palladium fragments and leather. Okay, I thought I built a primitive thing here, but go away. Oh no, well, I'm not selected on the game, am I? Here we go. Build pal spheres, that's what we do here, to get rid of the weight limit. And we do need pal spheres, so we just craft a lot, some. You can see all our pals are getting XP as well as we do. We get XP for crafting. Destroy that, and then we're off for a walk up this hill. So we are now looking out, and my guide says an Echidnae, which we already have, a Cremis, which you've already got, and 3 Tansies and 3 Gummus. Oh, but there's a Tombat there, and there's Daydreams as well, and we want all of them. Let's go and try for the Tombat first. We do want our wooden club. It's level 12 one, so we bat it once and then summon Pengullet. One trick, try and keep Pengullet safe by dodging the attacks by desummoning the summoning. Makes it quite difficult sometimes. We'll try to get Foxparks out. Can't get Cativa out on this because at the moment it's only got 1 attack, which doesn't reach the heights of the Tombat. So we're going to have to jump between the 2 pals at the moment. Have I aggroed something else? No, good. Oh, that's what we want to happen, the freeze. That's what I did not want to happen. I'll have to take damage for a minute. That's fine, we can eat that. Pengullet can't. Swap. I'm not trying to move because at the moment Tombat is bugged. He's just doing this weird little, what's it? That's fine, we can eat that. No. Come on, Pengullet. One more. There we go. Right, what's the capture chance? 32. Let's give it a shot. Try and get it in the head. Yep, there we go. Get the crit bonus. We did. We're going to be lucky? Oh, we're going to be lucky on the passives. Impatient, that's active cooldown. That is brilliant. Right, now let's go and get the Daydreams. I'm not expecting to see Daydreams this early in the game, so it's not in the guide, but if you do see one, then yep, need to get 2 of these. Oh, stamina. These don't do a lot of damage unless they've got poison, which at level 5 I don't think they do. 3 of these, really. Alright, wait, and boom, there's that one. Right, where's the others? There's one over there. I'll go and get that one, I think. And this is what I hate. If they've only got 1 skill and it's on cooldown, they get right in your face, and it's very annoying. That's okay. We'll manage. No, not enough. Not by a lot. My weapon is damaged. That's fine. Not too much of a problem. We'll make a new one in a minute. Let's go for it. That should be in. There we go. Ace Swimmer, that is extra movement in water. I'm going to pick up this bit of wood there, because right here, make another wooden club. Ooh, okay. So now we're going to go up here. Haven't got our tansies or our gummers yet, but that's okay. We've got plenty of time to find them. I'm going to put up a bit of wood and stone because I did make that wooden club, so that's it. Oh, another power sphere. Nice. 23. We're going to grab this eagle statue just in case we die. Unlikely, but can happen. We're going up to our first enemy camp, which is the Syndicate. They're usually higher level than you. They're usually better armed than you, and there's usually a lot more of them than you, so you've got to be careful. However, inside the camp is usually a pal, random pal. So we run around this side, try and avoid their detection because they're usually fighting other pals that are in the area. I've aggroed stuff. Stop running. We'll wait here for a minute. Get some stuff in the back. There we go. We're going to run around. Darcy. Not great, but actually kind of cool because it's got electric, I think. And then we're going to go back. Dainty Eater and Botanical Barrier. Botanical Barrier is useless. Dainty Eater means they'll eat less food, which in early game is brilliant. End game, not so much. We also got a little kinship peach, which we sell later on. Right, I am going to open up the Palworld tech. There it is. I'm going to just get rid of all of these. There we go. Place Palworld, which we can't do right now. Level 7 is wait. I'm just going to keep running. Just knock that off there. There we go. Finally, a Fox Parks. I don't think I've got a second one, so I'm going to go and get this one because it's here and I can't remember. I think I did. Well, I'm going to get another one because I can't remember. It's usually good to have a bit of paper on the note so you're noting down what powers you need at what time. That should be enough. That's a lift monk. We don't go after them because they run away so fast and we've got no way of catching them up. But if you do manage to get the one, catch one sleeping or whatever, then it's a good idea to get it. We do need one. So I said there's the Echidnae, and you can see they're in a team. Now, if you're unlucky / lucky, there'll be a camp here, which is about 10 to 12 pals around a group of eggs with loads of resources. If you get that camp, then my best advice is to try and run in, grab the resources that are on the floor, grab the eggs, and yeah, run away. Unless it's dire howl, and then try and get one dire howl. Because having a dire howl round about now is absolutely amazing. I hit it once. No, I'm not going to try again. Ideally, you'd be up here at night time, so Chillet is sleeping, but it's okay. We can again walk around it. Just make sure it's not in the way of where you want to go. There's a tansy. Can we get to the tansy? I'm hungry, but that's fine. We'll do all that in a minute. Let's get this tansy. Try not to get hit by the grass attacks. They will slow you down a lot. Enough. Nice. And I'm hungry again, which is fine. I'll sort that in a minute. Passives, please. Vanguard, which is less defense for the player, and earthquake resistance, which is irrelevant. Open the chest. Megasphere. Oh, so good. Okay, so this is the bit where we're at. The Fort Ruins is where we want. So you got to very carefully come down the cliff. If you're careful, you can do this kind of shenanigans where you jump off, fall. Oh, a bit and grab onto the wall, I was going to say, but I missed it. So go around this bit here. There's arrows here, like this. Badam, badam. We'll get those. We need to get these teeth ants. We're not going to capture them. We want to defeat them for the 2 power fluids. If it's night time here, then this is where you catch your tombats. But as you see, plainly it is not night time for me. And we've got the eagle statue. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come up the stairs, come up the stairs. Yep. Nice, got my lift monk. It doesn't matter what skills it has, you need one for a quest, that's all that matters. Alright then. And come round here, I'm going to go down to the little river. See if we can get some more... that's a bugged out lift monk. No, it's not, no more. We're looking for more tansies. So far we are not lucky, but there is T-Fence. So I'll get those for the power fluid. We need 10 power fluid. But we are a high level, so they are going to run away. Hopefully you can catch up to them. They don't run really fast. Got it. Boom. That's 4. I've aggroed something. Not sure what. Bugged again. That's nice for us. This will be 6 power fluids. There we go. Another power sphere. Right, we're also going to go down the beach and we're going to look for some Kajiros. They're little frog people. Oh, power fragment, Paldean fragment, sorry. And we also want to get a Celeray as well, which are these little things here. If we're very, very lucky, we'll get one with a passive we can use. Low on stamina. Careful, careful. There we go. We aggroed 2, so we'll get the other one as well. Power of Gaia. That is a null, what I call a useless passive. It doesn't do anything for us. We want movement, skills, or ones that reduce the stamina use or increase their stamina. There we go. Let's see what this one's got. Glutton. That's very bad. That eats more food. Paldean fragment. There's sometimes an egg. There is an egg. We're going to go and get that egg. There's a Celeray, not a Kajiro up there. That's okay. I'll be alright with that, I suppose. Have to be. Wait for some more stamina. There we go. At this stage of the game, it is very much about handling your stamina more than anything else, really. They're going to run away. That's okay. Doesn't look like the Kajiros have spawned here. Got one more place to check, which is a little... no, there's Celerays as well. Low on stamina. Hide behind a rock. Come on. There we go. That's another 2. Not sure how many I've got. Pengullets also dropped them as well, so... Okay. Kajiro can sometimes hide up here as well, but it's a Celeray, So we are really lucked out today. No Kajiros for me. You need 2 if you get any. I've got no Kajiros and 1 Tansy. That kind of sucks. I'm going to have to go and get another pen gullet. There's one here, so we'll grab this. Hopefully. Don't get a Kajiro, just grab a pen gullet. We need 1. Ooh, almost got it. I'm glad I ran out of stamina there. There's a Tansy. Can try and come on the side. Sometimes if you come at them from the side or the rear, they don't run away. Worst thing about this game is they get to a certain point where they see you or sense you and they start running. Right, we've got that one. Let's chase this one down. This will be our 3 if the passives are good. Keep going. There we go. Right, we're there. The other one's locked in because we hit it with our club a bit. Oh. Don't want to get vined. That should be good. He stops hiding in the trees. Oh, there we go. Got that one. Should have that one 95 yet. That's going to go in. Keep it on the bottom right for passives. Fragrant foliage, that's nice. That'll do. And we've leveled up as well. There we go. Watch for the passives. None. Brilliant. That's our 3 Tansies. Excellent. Right, we want stamina at level 8. There we go. Right, it's not night time, so let's just check. Have we got our 10 PAL fluids? Oh, we've got 20. More than enough. So we haven't got our gummers, which is okay. We can get them a bit later. But we've hit everything else. We've got our Echidnae, we've got our Cremis, we've got our 3 Tansies. We didn't get our Kajiros, but that is complete random storm. We'll be back for that note later as well. So at this point we go back, all the way back to the plateau beginnings. Eagle statue. Right, now if we open up a map, in the bottom left hand corner you can see there's a set of coordinates, and we want it to say 230 and then minus 487. So 230 minus 487. My controller is getting a bit older, so it does have some drift. About there. So just use the instructions on the thing to place a marker, any marker. Hungry again. And then we'll head to that marker. Oh, hello. Grab this mine of Paldium on the way. Jump down into the water again. Sploosh. Swim to this rock here to save your stamina, because as you notice, you see your stamina go down. If you have no stamina and you're swimming, you start losing health and then you die. Alright, pick up the wood. Pick up the wood. There's a link on my guide with a picture, so we'll click on this. There it is. Da-da! That shows me where to build it. Alright, so we want it. Is that tuft of grass? So I'm not sure if the grass stays the same. I don't think it does. I might do, actually. Build it there. It's roughly where it should be. You can always have a look, you can always check, because what we want it to do is we want it to hit this back here, and we also need it to hit over here, but not too far. Yep, and we need it to hit all of the berries and all the trees, and we are out, so I'm in the wrong place. So that needs to come forward a bit. So we've got it in the right place there. Yeah, I think the grass changes on each game, which is annoying, but right, let's check it now. We want all of these trees, which no, we still need to come forward a bit. Getting this in the right place is quite important for your early gathering resources. I'll put it there, and I think I'm going to call it quits at that point. Third time's the charm, as they say. Yeah, that's better. We've got all those trees there. We've still got the back line of cliffs. Brilliant. That's it. We're going to build it. Right, where's Katava? There we go. Out you come. Katava has got handiwork and mining, so it'll help you build things as you build them, and then it'll run off and mine the stone. Right, let's just get rid of this picture because it's blocking my guide. There we go. Alright. We're now going to open a lot of tech points, which again is shared on the tech tree. There we go. So we start off with going all the way to the top. We've already opened up the power box. So we go campfire, wooden chest, repair bench, wooden structure set, down. Go old bow, arrow, shoddy bed, straw pal bed, and we stop at straw pal bed. Come down, common shield, stone spear, feed box, alarm bell, bay plantation, branch, normal parachute. Skip all of that. We do need statue of power, but we also need the power workbench. Mounted torch. Oh, foxpass harness. Wooden tavern cabinet furniture set. I know it's a mouthful. Login site. Stone pit. Celery gloves. And that's it. And the crusher. We do have the crusher. It's not on the list for some reason. Yes, it is. It's just in the wrong place. Yeah, and the crusher. Next thing I do is just come through here and just knock off all the yellow. Give it a couple of seconds to actually mark. Otherwise, you'll be stuck with a flashing thing at the bottom of your screen that you can't get rid of. The lighting is a bit of a pain because there's only one there, so you can't move it to register it. Same with the defences. So they two stay there. Sometime it's cleared it, good. Right, so first thing we're going to do is we don't have enough wood. So we're going to deploy from our PAL box. We're going to go up here and sort. We've got lots of options here. We'll go through them all later. Just hit Y, and we are going to deploy our Echidnadir, who will start to hack down the trees. We're going to go to the back here and hack one down of our own outside of the blue circle. Now, because we've left the base, Kativa will come running over to us, which is fine. As soon as we go back into the base, it'll go back to doing what it was doing, and then we'll go up and pick up all of this. We're going to build a wooden chest here. Pals have different levels of skill, so I can quickly show you this. So you see over here on the right hand side of the screen, just below where my cursor is, you've got handiwork, transporting, gathering, mining, but all level 1. Handiwork is generally crafting, transporting is moving goods around, gathering is picking up stuff off the floor, and mining is mining the stone. But Kativa's got all level 1. If I look at Echidna has got lumbering level 2, which is why it's going so fast. We can upgrade the power box, which we will do. We are going to... My controller. Come on, controller. I'm not on the game again. Oh, dear me. Palladium or horns. Pretty much anything crafting, stone, fibre, leather, all of the organs. We're out of space. Can we build another one? No, we haven't quite got enough. Run over to the tree. Pick it all up. We'll build another one. Have I got enough to build a bed? Yes, let's go and build a bed for Echidna because it is getting to night time. So the bedding area comes over here. About there. That's it. There we go. I'm hungry again. There we go. There we go. And the next thing we need to do is build a food box, because otherwise Echidna will get sad because it's hungry, and we need some more wood, which is fine because Echidna has been running around hacking down on trees. So there's loads of trees and fibre we can all pick up. We'll just pick it all up. There we go. And if you get over encumbered, just hit the triple line again, go into your inventory, and for us on the controllers it is bottom right stick, which brings up this. This is stow, and what we want to do is go into your inventory, press Y on gold, power spheres and the arrows, and then push down LS, and anything you have already in a box in the base will instantly get transported away, other than the stuff that you have excluded. So we're now going to go to this box, and we are going to put in the Darcy clouds, electrical organs, a venom cloud, kinship pouch, the egg, mushrooms, pouch fluid, the berries, and the pouch spheres. We are going to now build the food box, hopefully before it gets too dark and Echidna goes to sleep. Ideally we want them to be fed. And we instantly put all the red berries in there. There we go. And then we find our torch. We pick up all of the berry bushes and any wood that Echidna has dropped as well. Some more berry bushes over here. Don't worry, Lumble, we're not coming for you yet. We can auto sort. There we go. But you'll never auto sort into the food box, so you have to manually do that. There we go, we do our sort. There we go. Okay, let's see if anyone's hungry. We are hungry, and so is the Kativa and the Pengarlic. There we go. Okay, what's next? Build the food box, done that. It's not quite night time yet. We do have one Tombat, which is great. It's waiting for night time at the moment, so I'm gonna desummon my Kativa. Get rid of the. I can't get rid of the flashing. So annoying. Okay. We're going to get the wooden club out, bop, and capture the land ball. That's one. And now we're going to fast travel down to the fort ruins and go looking for more Tombats. We need one more. At this stage, we've got there's a panel here called Depresso. It's very annoying. There's a Tombat. You can see it up the top there, which is great. We're going to bop these Lamballs as well. That's number 2. 3. We've got our 3 Tansies, so that's fine. We don't need them. Now we grab the note and the chest. There's a Depresso. They're so annoying. Grab the chest. Another Megasphere. That's handy. We're going to climb this wall. Hello. We can't actually hit it ourselves, but we're going to get our torch out and summon our Pengullet, and now we've just got to keep an eye on its health. Both of them, both Pengullet and Tombat. That should be enough. Yep. Hope on passives. Mercy hit. Perfect. Right. Because this is a reloaded area, we're going to now go and look to see if we can find some Kajuros. They may have appeared. Ooh, is that them? Is that Kajuro? That's Kajuro. Yep, there it is. Lovely. This is what we're after. Risk it. 90%, that'll be fine. If you're swimming, you can't attack. We'll worry about that in a minute. That's fine. Nice. Brilliant. That's our 2 Kajuros. We are done. We are gone. We've got everything but the Gummas. The Gummas don't tend to appear down here. They're, well, you've seen where they are. We saw some earlier. Now we've just got to get back. If we aggro a Depresso, we'll probably catch one. Find your axe. If you don't have the... That's a lucky. Gonna have a look at that in a minute. Oh, fended it off. How rude. Gotcha. That is a lucky. What lucky what? If you listen, you can hear the sound. Ready? Is that a lift monk? Is that a lucky lift monk? Holy moly. Level 4 lucky lift monk. It's beautiful. Sorry, I'm concentrating. Nice. Nice. The only reason to catch a lucky really is to have it in a collection. Unless it's a really good pal that you already need. I'll show you what Lucky does when we get back to the power box, and I'll do the leveling up and stuff when we get back to base as well. Okay, fast travel back to base. There we go. Oh, that's the plateau beginnings. What an idiot. Come on. There we go. Okay, so we are now level 9, which is stamina. Tech-wise, we are opening up the Tundra outfit, the hot spring. One of these, I think it's that one, if you've managed to capture a dire howl, will be the saddle, and you need to open that as well, but I haven't been lucky enough to get those. So if we look here at Lucky, it does work, speed and attack. If you get one of those on a lift monk, on a tansy or something like that, it'd be brilliant, but we got it on a lift monk, which aren't very useful. What's next? Build the repair bench. And this sits here. Oh, where's our Kativa? There we go. And then we build the primitive bench next to it. Badunk. We'll build the primitive while the Kativa builds the... What's it? I'm going to create some cloth. Allow transport by pals, which is on the bottom of the area. I could help Kativa to make the repair bench and then get it to craft the cloth, but it should do it automatically. There we go. We're going to pick up the cloth and pop it in the box. Like so. This is to be sold, and that is to be held on to for a while. That's that done. Right, now we walk over to the repair bench and repair everything. There we go. The repairs are taken from your boxes. They'll take from your inventory first, then your boxes. With that done, I'm going to eat some food. Yum. Flip the page. Ba-dong. We've got to make some power spheres now, so we're going to collect the wood in our base, the stone that Kativa has mined. I don't know where it's gone, but it's around here somewhere. I'll pick up all of this. This is what I want in the kit today, and you want all these trees. Stow all of that. There we go. Over to the bench. 5. And we're also going to make the stone spear. I shouldn't have repaired with the wooden bat because we're just going to discard it. Now we've got the spear because the spear is a lot better. Hey ho, because then you just discard the bat. There we go. I'll sort that out. Right, now let's go and get us some lumbles. Be careful not to attack a lamble in your base. Your pals will attack it. So, pop. Oh, because I've got Kativa out. I'm an idiot. Forgot about that. Missed. We need 5. This would be number 4. Don't worry about wood. I thought that might be leather. I can't always tell the difference. That's our last Lamble. That's it. That's our 5. Up we go. Back into the base. I've left my mark on there and I forgot to take it off before I built my base, so that's going to be there all the while the base is here. Oh well. Alright, so now we follow the journey in the top right hand corner. We do the common shield first. Get that done. The friendship thing is what the little kinship fruits are for. You increase their friendship level and their stats increase. The highest level is 10, but unless they evolve naturally, we don't worry about using the fruits, etc. until later on. Right, we're going to stop with the journey now. We are going to prep our base for more pals. So we are going to build 2 more beds. Excuse me. Come on, be flat. There we go. And we are going to build a shoddy bed. Now, luckily, Echidna has broken the tree down, which is awesome. Saves us a job. We're going to go to the foundations, wooden foundation, make a little area behind, continuous build, and then we're going to build a wall. Back into the menu, and we need a wooden roof. And then we back into infrastructure, and we want the shoddy bed. And we summon Katava to make the shoddy bed. And we'll help make it as well, because they're done, and then we can get the straw beds done. Another level. Let's see what we need now at level 10. At level 10 we need weight, primitive furnace, nails. Primitive furnace is under production. There we go. Right. Ba-ding. Get this one made. Well, I switch back. There we go. That's it. Right, Katava should go back to mining now. The kid hasn't got anything to do, so it's kind of resting until a tree respawns. We're going to now upgrade our power box. That we go, and again, that's it. 2 upgrades straight away. How's that? And we're going to deploy Kajiro. It doesn't matter, both of them are irrelevant, so I'll take the highest level one, and 2 Tansies, so I'll take the one with nothing, and I'll take that one, because why not? There we go. So they'll go and do stuff as well. Now I need to build some more beds. Now we've got more pals, they'll get built quicker. So 1, 2. I know it's on awkward angle. It's going to bug me, but can't be helped. They'll build those. And then over here, just in front of that Paldium node, got a food, and we're going to build 2 berry plantations. This will provide red berries for our food box. Basically self-supplying food. I'm going to go over and help Katava build the bed. The others wandered off to do the food. There we go. And behind our little, from one return our house, we are now going to build I've got the game selected. Let me build the alarm bell. That's it. We're going to build the alarm bell. We are going to build a campfire behind the alarm bell. We're going to build this. Oh, excuse me. That's it. Now I've got to wait for the alarm bell to finish. We change it to work focus, so if a power comes into the base area, it's not going to attack it. That may seem strange. We need more stone. But it's not only that, it's if a pal comes and then pal comes near, like the mama rest walks close to something, the Kithadir might accidentally hit it, and all of a sudden your entire base is destroyed by a raging mama rest. So we put it for now, we put it on to work only, and they don't get distracted. Don't walk on the fire, thank you. So the reason we put the campfire behind is because we don't actually use the campfire, but we need to build one for the Palbox update. So and we put it there, so hopefully the pals don't run over it and get burnt. Because after they've built the PAL statue, they don't need to come back this far. So we've got here, enhanced PALs, enhanced player stats. Enhanced player stats is what the effigies are for. We've already got one, so we can upgrade straight away. We've got one, so we now need 3 more. 4 in total. Mission complete, PAL box upgrade. Boom, that's that done. Build another bed. We'll get those to do that, and then we're going to go over and do the PAL gear bench. So you need cloth. Oh, we created a lot of cloth earlier. This one sits on the end. It should be. It's usually that. I built that too close, probably. Right, I need to do a little bit more manipulation off here. I've built these too close. I'm just going to get rid of those for a minute and rebuild them. We've got more pals now, so it won't take too long. Mistakes like this early game are fine. Where's Gativa? Oh, it's there. There we go. We can upgrade the power box. Ba-ding. Alright, at the workbench, we now need to build an old bow. We'll put that on there, and a power will build it for us. Need more wood. Have we got a tree regrown yet? I guess I did. No, but we've got a pile over there, so we're going to grab that. Should now allow us to repair all. Oh, excuse me. Thank you. Boom. Stash all that lot. We run out of wood in the box, so let's put wood back in there. There we go. Right, more drink. At the workbench, craft Celery's gloves. We can't. What are we missing? Cloth. Okay. Collect the old bow. Oh. Don't always make all of it, because that way you lose the item in the storage area, and you can't then stow stuff. So 5 is what we need. Make celery gloves. So now we hope we've got enough wood left. We do not. We need quite a lot of wood. Okay, so we need to go and hack down some trees. I'll leave that lot to be made. We're going to leave the base, so we're going to desummon our Cativa. Stand it. We need 50 wood. That's 22, so I need another 1, maybe. Stamina to come back. There it is. That's 44, that should be enough. More wood on the floor. It's a lot of crafting in the beginning, but then later on we run around and do a lot of other stuff. So here, just note it's a bit closer to the. That's it. It's there. Boom. Get Cativa, and then we start building. Small pals help you out, and the higher level they have in their skills, the quicker it gets built. Once this is built, I'll go through why I choose Kajiro and Tansy as the starting pals in the base. There we go. Now that means the Kitade will start getting some more wood. So the reason we choose Kajiro is because he's got level 1 watering, handiwork, transport and gathering, and that right now at this level that's what we need. We need handiwork, handiwork, gathering, transport and watering. We only need level 1 because the red berry fields are that low level. So with Tansy, planting, handiwork, gathering, transport and lumbering, all great skills. Doesn't matter what the level are right now, it's what we need. So right, sorry Cativa, I need you to make that. You can make that. Stash, there we go. We've got our old bow now, which is awesome. Right, have we got enough to build a wooden box? We do. So now we're going to start organising our base. We don't want our pals transporting stuff halfway across the base. So what we do is every time we build a resource generating place, we build a box. As you see there, it says B, chest settings, and we uncheck all. And we find wood, and then we go over to our storage area over here, and we find any wood or fibre and yank it. No, not stone, at which point we can put in other things. So now anything that is wood related will go into that box. That's it. Right. We've done that. Stone pit. Have we got enough to build that? What are we waiting for? Stone. That's fine. We will mine some stone. Boom. Have we got enough now? No, we're... Oh, good. My gloves are ready. Right, let's mine this. I think it might be raining outside. I've got laundry outside. Oh no, still shining. That's right. And don't run out of stamina. Take a break in about 10 minutes. Go and do my physio and check on the laundry I've got out. This stone pile is taking ages. Finally, okay. Pick up that. See now the tansies haven't got any planting or anything else to do, so they'll default to getting some wood. We leave a little space between the wood mine and the stone, not very much, not much. And we cannot build a box yet, so we'll just pick up the wood from there. And just like I keep calling it the wooden mill, the forest. Just like the wood place, we do the same with the stone. Into the chest settings, uncheck all, stone. We run over to our storage area. Right, let's desummon Cativa. and throw it out, and it'll go and automate do stuff. We'll pick up our celery gloves. Celery gloves is a key item. You see in your inventory, you've got inventory and key items. So this is where it'll keep your lift monk effigies and your key items. So we've got celery gloves there. I'll explain what they do in a moment. So we've only got stone. That is an ore. Stone pit is built. And we put our stone in that one. And our wood in this one. And now we've got to go over to our storage area. And we go over to however many chests you've got. And you don't let food or stone or wood go in there. And then it'll force pals to put the stone and wood in the relevant boxes. Stone and stone. Oh dear, what's next? Now we've got enough to build the crusher. I've gone through some training exercises to try and stop me from saying crusher like this. It works if I don't think about it. Think about it though, I'll go right back to what I was saying. It's very annoying, but it's part of my autism, so not much can be done about it without training and exercise. Still can't get that crusher. I don't want to leave the base because Katava's doing stuff, so I'll stand on the edge. Come on, tree, there we go. Yes, now I can get the crusher. So the crusher sits on the edge here, like that. There we go. And then, can we build a box? We can. We're going to go over to our storage area while they're building that. Chest settings, turn off all, and in, and we find palladium and ore. Am I looking in the same box? Yeah. That one's done. Is it this one then? Yes. I don't think any ores in here. No. Okay, fine. So ores off. Over to the wooden box. Put in our palladium and our ore. There we go. Back down to the power. It's a bit crazy stuff. There's so many things you want to be doing. There we go. Right. What's next? Flip the page. Ba-doom. Craft common shield, which we did earlier. Now we're doing the parachute and we're missing wood. Have we got any wood? Is it all gone? We've got 3 now. Hungry. Alright, we've got to mine some more wood. Oh no! Because it is on it, look. There we go. Nice. Top left, top right, sorry, top right to sort into a box and it'll go in there if there's something already in there. Let's get this parachute made. This is all set up. This is all setting up so we can then go out and do lots of XP grinding without having to keep going back and doing stuff. Alright, and whee! There we go. That's that done. We're 1 pal away from our 30 already. Now I'm going to make a Fox Parks harness if we can. We can't, we need palladium. That's right, got palladium nodes here. Let's mine this one and the one over there. Pick up that stone, why not? There we go. Oh, getting lost in my own base. we're going to stand there and craft these, and hopefully another pal will come along. Actually, we will desummon our Cativa and get them to come over and help us. Not that one. It is that one, actually. Yeah. Ooh, excuse me. Okay, that's that. Alright, the next thing I'm going to do, what are we missing? 40 wood. Oh, man. There we go. There's none in there. I'll grab that. Oh, there's big piles everywhere, look. Big piles. That should be enough. Right. I should be able to pick everything up. Yep. Oh, nicely done. Now we can build the wooden barrel shelf because it's bigger. Leave ample space between the PAL box and oh, have you crafted that already? Did I pick it up? Oh, I don't remember doing that. Whoops. It's night time. That's okay. Right. Immediately stone, ore and wood off. Other than that, right, that'll auto sort, and then we can throw everything else in here. Ah, still not quite big enough. What can I take out? Berries and the peach, I think. Actually, no, I'll put the berries in there because that and that is for those two will be sold. So sort that. Right, it is night time. I've got a cadaver out. It'll mine and transport stuff. So it seems like a good juncture to take a break. I'll be back as soon as I can. Sorry about that. Right, where were we? Okay, so I see it's changed to daytime, not too far off, so we haven't taken advantage of being AFK. I don't like doing that. Right, so we need to craft 35 arrows. 10, 20, 30. Nice, that'll give us 105 because it's doing times 3. So that'll do that. We'll switch and we'll go around and grab all of these while we're about. I know I've got transport tiles, but sometimes needs must. There we go, and now we are going to mine this ore node. This is a level 2 node, ore node. So stone is level 1, ore is level 2, so you need mining level 2. At the moment, I haven't got any mining 1 in my base with mining level 2. Tombat has mining level 2, which is why we grabbed them, but at the moment I'm following the guide. So until such time as the guide tells me to deploy Tombat, I'm not going to bother. There's a reason. It does take a while. Oh, sorry, I'm reading my guide. It's a shame I had to go and do what I did because I need Tombat 2 more. It's now saying I need 4 Tombats. And as we know, they only come out at night time, which we've just had. So, can't do much about it. Had to go. It was time to go and do things. So, yes, all nodes take a massive amount of time to mine because the pack we have a level 1 pick. But we get there eventually. There we go. Alright, let's see how we're doing with our arrows. 15, that's not bad. We'll pick up some on the way. Pick up that. There's not much more I can do. We're at that stage now where we are just waiting for night time. Right, let's deploy that stone. I'm going to stand here and craft some arrows. I mean, actually, no, I'll tell you what we could do. How many arrows have we got? 50. Okay, right. So we now go long bow, spear. Excuse me. Axe and torch. Oh dear. Prepare the pickaxe. Recall Kativa, and we're going to go down. We are looking for Kajiros, of which we need 2, and another Tansy. We're also looking for 2 more Pengullets, which are also in the area. So let's see if we can find those. We've got the bow, so you haven't got a lift monk now. This is your time. We're actually going to capture T-Fence as well. I haven't got enough power spheres for this really, but that's okay. There's a Tansy. So on the controller you hold down the left bottom tab and then it's the right one, right bottom to hold, aim and do lots of damage. There's 100%. I hope we get lucky on the passives. Yes. And now we've got our 30 bows. We're also level 11. So let's see where we're at now. Level 11 is stamina. And tech wise, we want metal axe, metal pickaxe, high quality workbench, heavyweight module, and that is it. Right, so we've got our Tansy. We've got a Pengullet, Sorry, not Pengala, Teefant. Now we've got to go down the beach. More Teefants. We're going to get this Tansy because at 5 pals. So there's the same button to aim with the bow as you can aim with the pals fin. And if you click and hold the top right button to throw, you can see how many you've got. So I've got 4. At 5, you get a bonus, an XP bonus for collecting 5 of them. So you shoot them at the headshot, you get more damage. There we go. Boom! 5. Right, now we're going to go and look for some Kujiros. They're sometimes up on here. Doesn't look like it. Down to the beach. Nope. There's a Teefant, we'll get that anyway. Oh. Is that scenery I just saw? Oh, it's a Accelerate, okay. Rambo, Tansies, Teefant, we'll get that. That's that one done. I'm not intending to use the Teefants, so it really doesn't matter. What's that just raced off in a distance? That wasn't Kujiros, that'd be annoying. Another Accelerate, and even more Accelerates. Ugh. Oh, there's a Teefant there. I spot it. Up. There we go. That's number 3. I am just kind of wasting time at the moment. We still do need to capture these to get the relevant XP bonuses, but can't do much until it's night time. So it's kind of wander around. Oh, Pengullets. See what spawns, where it spawns, and then capture them. These can still freeze us. There's that one gone. Noble, nice. Noble's good. Noble's the upgrade of Fine Furs. So we've got 4. Well, that's the amount of Pengullets we need. So if we see another one, that'll be 5 for our XP bonus. There's another Teefant. We'll go and get that. Oh. Boom. Boom. 4. One more. Boom. Boom. 5. There we go. And level up. Level up to 12 is more stamina. What do we need? 12 pelt armor, meat cleaver, medicinal workbench, and nothing else at the moment. Alright, I think I'm on 4 Tansies. If I can find another one, that'd be 5, that'd be even more XP. I'm not going to bother with the lift monks. I've got my 1, that's all I need. And they are a pain to get. It's easier to get them later on when we've got better gear. Got 5 of those. We're not going to go after the captors again. We'll wait until we've got better gear for those. We've got 5 Lamballs. There's not much here else. So, go back to camp. We're not at the right area. So we'll go over there. Now we've got the parachute. We can, to a certain extent, glide for a little bit. So, oh, celeries. 2. Huh. That one. That one. That's that one. Artisan is really good. That's the best, second best work speed in the game for a base pal. Workaholic is the upgrade of eating less. How have I aggroed this one all the way over from all the way over there? That's alright, we'll get it. That should be R5. Yep. I'm only calling out passives that are any good if I see them at the time. So as I capture pals, if I see a good passive, I'll call it out. If I don't call anything out, that means all the passives on that person are really bad, or I've missed it. Both are liable. Likely, sorry, wrong word. Get that one done. I'm in combat with something. Accelerate, yeah, I'm not going to worry about that. We're going to go back, craft more arrows. That's a tansy. Got it. Missed. Oh, I've already got 5. Alright, leave them alone. I'm not going to waste power spheres. Not going to waste any more arrows. Just leave it alone. I thought I was on 4. Up we go. There we go. Should have checked before I got it. I'm so certain I was on 4 tansies. Into the power box, have a quick sort out like that, and then just round, pick up some more arrows, get Cativa on the arrows. There we go. Where's me? Right. I'm going to pop out some more pals from the box because I think it's time. We're going to find another Kajiro. There we go. We are going to deploy a Daydream because they are dark and therefore they don't sleep at night. And I am going to deploy my Tombat. I know the guy doesn't say so, but I am, because I had to go and do some IRL stuff, I'm like half a day behind. So we're going to deploy the Tombat. As soon as you deploy the Tombat, you've got to build the hot spring. Tombats generate a massive amounts of unhappiness, and so you want to make sure that you've got a hot spring so they can have a little bath. It's like a spa, basically. Hot spring, spa, same thing. Get in there, be happy. And because Tombat's also a dark pal, and it's got mining level 2, so we now don't have to worry about the ore node anymore, we deploy Daydream so it can pick up what Tombat is doing. Provides more handiwork and transport. So, if we go down here, see Daydream again is all level 1s, but it's a nocturnal / dark pal. And Tombat has got all level 2s, which is great. Going to repair. There we go. Going to stash all our stuff like that. And just make some loose arrows. We need about 100 arrows in total. So I'm going to craft some more. We've got the materials. Oh! Whoops, didn't want to do that. Sorry about that. Damaged my own bench. I wanted to do this, and 5 will be 15. That should be enough. There we go. Oh, I'm waiting for night time. So I want to speed up the time. So, alright, come on, be night. I might leave it and go and do the next part. Because we've got everything. We just need the Tombats, and we don't need them right now. It's just easier to get them right now. Right, we need some more Pal Spheres as well. So we'll finish off these arrows, get some Pal Spheres. Paldium. Oh, of course, I no longer have my pickaxe equipped, so I'll just change that over like that. Recall Cativa. I'm going to go over here. We're going to do a PAL party change in a minute. We're going to mine all of these Paldium nodes. got more stamina now. Let's use the parachute to go across the water. We'll jump, so we use less stamina. There we go. Wait for the stamina to come back a bit. Up we go. Grab this one. Yes, the clothing changes colour if you get wet. Brilliant. Okay. One more Palworld node here. Then we'll go back to the base. If you haven't got any stamina, you can't also climb, so that was a bit yikesy moment there for me. Alright, and go. Right, now let's do some more Power Spheres. We need 20 Power Spheres. Don't think I've got enough. No! What more? Oh, stone. I need stone. Okay, have we got some stone that's just not been picked up anywhere? Or the Tombat's doing that? Yes, over here, look. Tombat mined some stone over here. So I'll pick that up. Deploy our Cativa right next to that one, so it should mine that. Dump off the stone. Back here. Dump 10, 20. There we go. Bam, let's go. Right, we're going to go travelling after this. I'll forego the Tombats at the moment. We don't need them at the moment. There's a chance we will see some on our journey anyway. We're just going to change over our pals. There we go. Okay, into here, do another sort. We are going to take out that Cativa. And we're going to find our lift monk. Excuse me. If you had a dire howl, you'd put dire howl, then lift monk. We're going to put Crimis in here, and we're going to pick up Celery, Power Guy, nope, Glutton, definitely not. Slacker, no. Workaholic, no. Dainty Eater, Vanguard, yes. We'll take that one. Dainty Eater, less food, Vanguard, 10 increasing player attack, but only when it's summoned and Artisan is work speed, but we don't worry about that. Excuse me. Do another sort. And then what I'm going to do is go Pengullet, Foxparks, Kataka, and then Lift Monk. Now we're going to go in here and we're going to turn off Punch Fury. So you can see there you've got unequip and swap. We just take that off and leave it with Air Cannon. For Foxparks, we don't do anything. And for Pengullet, we don't do anything either. And these two won't ever attack, so we're not having them for attack. This Celery, if you read its Zephyr Glider, while in team modifies the performance of the equipped glider, increases speed while gliding for an extended time. And Foxparks, while activated, equips to the player and transforms into a flamethrower. If you look at Pengullet, because we haven't crafted Pengullet's, we don't have the ability. So it's just Foxparks and Celery that we do have. So that's that. We equip our bow. We need another... Actually, yes, we can do a repair. We need to quickly get another... Yeah, quick 9 arrows. Come on, Daydream, hurry up. Come on. Just got distracted. Thought it might do that. Skip Kataka. Done. Desummon, flip back to Pengullet, and we're away. Okay, so we're going to fast travel down to the Grassy Behemoth Hills. I've got to do something. Didn't I? No, I've got them on me. Good. Right. We're going to have our bow out. That's leather. Definitely want leather. Lots of leather. Now we've got a bow, we also need to keep an eye out for Nightwing. I bet I don't find any. I don't need another fox parks. We've got our 2. There's a gummus. Switch to a spear. Bing. Back to our boat. That's our first one. Now we talk to the farmer lady. Get the quest. Special dish. We've got to take this to the town. Here's the town nearby, and that's where we are going. I chose now to do it because it's also going to be a bit night time now. I know I'm going to be in the fort ruins, which is where the tombats are, but there is a chance of meeting them here on the plain, as I like to call it, and other places whilst we're doing this travelling around. So we are now travelling to the small settlement, which is at 74. Start moving controller. There, about there is acceptable. Minus 487. Ooh. That, so that's where we're heading. And then if we put a marker here, then you can now see it on your bar. Don't worry about the cremise anymore. We've got one. Don't attack anywhere near these guys. There's 3 to 5 Catava and 3 to 5 Lambles, and if you attack anything near them, all of them will attack you. I've slowed down because I just realised there's 2 more Gummas down. We need 3, so that's that one. Oh, it's a special flower one. It's that time of year. I've got to go on my big save and capture one. Boom, we've leveled up, level 13. Check the leveling. We want, at level 13, more stamina. Tech wise, it is crossbow, I believe. And cooler box. That's it. We've got our 3 Gummas now, we don't need any more. We are looking. Back up there it is, the stone bridge. I was about to say I've come the wrong way, but nope, there it is. So again, lift monk are proliferant up here, so if you haven't got one, now's the time, but that is a Vixie, and we do want a Vixie, so there's that one. There's one there as well. Missed. No, not going to get it. So if you do the glide whilst you've got an arrow loaded, it will cancel the... There's a spark kit. We need one of those. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Come on, come on, come on. I want that spark kit. Got it. What? Right, switch to the spear. Gentle prod. No, missed. That's it. There's 2 more there. Nocturnal means they work at night, just like a dark Palworld. And that chest is a key hold. Damn it. There's that one. Cheeries are relevant. Fit as a fiddle. It is stamina based for mounts, and it's not a mount, so that's going to be a copper key, which I don't have one. No! Paldium. Oh, Palsphere. Nice, usually Paldium. Palsphere. So we've got a Sparkit, which is great, and a Vixie, which is better. It's going to spam that because I spam the chest, so got to be careful at night time. Because you can actually oh my days, how many Vixies? Oof. That's 3. I thought we had more than that. No, okay. So we'll get the other 2. That's the problem. I should have hit that one with a spear. Never mind. That's all not be unfortunately defeated. Poor little Vixie. That would have been 5 as well. Eat the bread. There we go. Carry on. What's that glinting? Is that wood or leather? Leather. Yeah, that copper key thing will spam for ages. I saw a glint of green. That'll be the effigy. That's just... There it is, up there. It's a little bit further than I thought it was. That's okay. Sorry, I forgot to put my torch on. Right, so we get to this bit of rock here and we glide all the way down here to get this effigy. That's number 2. Remember, we need 4 for the next upgrade on our PAL statue. That increase our capture bonus, which is what you need as you go through levels. PALs get harder to capture, your spheres get better to try and counteract that, and then your PAL statue should also go up. The only PAL that we're missing that we like to see is a Fuak. But we've got the other 2, which is really lucky. There's another Daydream, but we don't need that. That can sit over there and look pretty. How many have we got? 2. Yeah, we've got plenty of arrows. This will be number 3. Oh, there we go. More Vixies. Careful what their level are. Level you 5 spear. There's 6 I can use the bow. Anything below that, and it's a spear. Both chests need a copper key. Seriously, how bad luck am I getting on these chests? What are we now? 14? More stamina. Megasphere, sphere bench, monitoring stand. I don't like the flashing things on my screen. There we go. Alright, back to the bow. One more should do it. Yep. Mine Foreman is the one that helps the player mine quicker if the PAL is out. You don't get any more ore or materials from it, you just get it done faster. Go up these stairs. Looking for a Fuak. I don't think we're going to be lucky. We come up all this way. Yep, there they are. And get the arrows. Sometimes it's wood, might be stone. Arrows. Don't go any further than that. We now just turn around and head back. And hopefully we find a Fuak. Keep a lookout. We also need to find the farmer as well. I've got the coordinates and I've got lost. I've got the coordinates on the guide, but essentially if you just keep running back towards the settlement, you should see the farmer. There's a cremis, level 2, so spear. There's the farmer. Oh. There we go. So the coordinates for the desperate farmer are 85. Sorry, my controller's being a pain. There we go. 85 minus 485 if you're looking for it. And now we also remove this one and this one because we found it. So we talk to the desperate farmer. He wants some help. We talk to him again. He wants a watering pal. As you see, we've got lots. This is why we've got pain gullets. I'm going to give him the logging foreman one. and then you just choose what you want, so it appears there, and then you just hit deliver, and yes, and gone. Thanks so much. Gives us a stout fruit, which is an end game resource, 2,000 gold and 5 spheres, plus a massive amount of XP, which is why we do that quest. Down to get the eagle statue first of all, more XP. Right, now to the leveling guide, so I want to do this in the right order. We haven't seen a Fuak. We've got that. Unlock the eagle statue. Right. I'm going to put my weapon away and get out my bow, because the bow is easier to handle. Right. Talk to the power critic, which will start, and he'll ask for the lift monk. Why is it... Did it take my... It took my Pengullet from my team. Oh, man. That's my fault. Summon your lift monk. Talk to him again. There we go. You get 10 power spheres and a copper key. Talk to him again. He tells you he needs a dire howl. Where next? Right, turn and travel east for the tower. And go up here. This is a police officer we need for the quest. You do sometimes get stuck in the tower, and you have to start all over again. There we go. Then you just jump back down again. It doesn't complete the quest. You need to go back to the farmer lady to complete the quest, which we'll do soon. Up this wooden plank. This is a repeatable quest. So we talk to this guy. He wants us to capture lots of pals. So talk to him again. Get a manual. You just keep going. I need 18, so I need more. Missed out on a Fuak. I'll do it. Right. So go here, find the high grade technical manual, and we'll open it for a technology point. That's your stout fruit. Keep that safe. You don't want to use that until the extreme end game. If you follow me through this series, you'll find out when and how. That's it. Into town, travel to the centre table, which has got the cremise on it. See the big red and white umbrella. There we go, and we go speak to this guy. He wants us to kill bosses, and he gives us rewards for bosses to kill. That's not down on. Oh yeah, we're gonna go to get another effigy, which is kind of hidden. It's under here. There it is. We have to go round. Oh, round, 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 and then you have to climb up the hill a little bit. All the stairs. There we go. And go back round. Up and here and talk to the merchant. And then we sell. I discarded my wooden club. You're actually supposed to sell it, so that's my fault. You've probably done the same thing. My bad. I forgot I changed it. So the kinship peach and the precious pelts from the lucky. I got those from the lucky pals. I'm going to have a little bit more gold than you may do. And if you defeated any syndicate enemies, you might have some ammo. So unless it's coarse, you keep coarse ammo. Any other ammo, you can sell that as well. So already we're up to 6,500 gold. So now we switch to buy, and we buy 3 wheat seeds and 5 flame organs. And then we're back over to the eagle statue. And we fast travel back to the grassy hills. Didn't see any tombats on our way, but it's okay. Them alpacas are no good for anything, and I capture them later on again when we've got better gear. Boom! 5 muscle and tunes with 2,500 gold plus. Level up. Nice. Oh, excuse me. Can I? Thank you. That is the wrong one. No, it's not. It's the right one. Level 15. We want stamina. Intertech. Power Acquisition Center. Wheat Plantation Mill. And then we go back to the eagle statue and back to base. Back to our base. There it is. Okay. Right, so what I'm going to do now is build what I call a private box. So we're going to go all the way to the back here, and we are going to build a wooden barrel shelf. I'm going to summon our Katava, and I'll start work on that, and then we're going to go find a Pangullet. Aggressive naval log informant, that's all I want, isn't it? Yep. Fortunately, we've got to level it up now because I chose the wrong one. That's right though, it's level 2, it'll get more XP as we craft and stuff. So as soon as it's built, into security settings and turn it into private, so then the pals cannot access it. Just knocking off all the yellow bits, there we go. And then in here we want to place the stout fruit, the cheeseburgers, the venom glands, the wheat seeds, the beautiful flowers, and the gummer sleeve. I've now got a copper key. If I'd known that, I would have gone, and the berry seeds. If I'd known that, I would have gone and got that chest earlier. Oh well. There we go. What you're harvesting? Okay, from over there. Fine. Bones. What can we take out of here? Oh, small power cells can come out, and venom glands. That can. Bones can go in though. There we go. Put the mushrooms back and put the power cells back for now, just to keep it nice and tidy. There we go. Do repair. That's it. Okay. Craft Tundra outfit. We should have enough ice organs from all of the Pengullets we did. If you haven't already done so, build the hot spring and deploy Tombat. We've done that. We're going to let Katava sort that out. We are now going to get rid of the house. And pick up all the materials. We're also going to build a primitive furnace. We're going to build it in front of the alarm bell. Boom. Now build that, and then we're going to build the wooden box next to it. Boom. And uncheck all, and this is going to be set to ingots only. So now back to our barrel shelf and turn ingots off there. Upgrade the power box. Ka-ching. Yeah. Okay, so now we are going to apparently throw all of our pals back into our box. We're going to do a sort out, and we are going to deploy the 2 best tangies. What have we got? Nothing useful. So we're going to deploy the 2 blank ones. A Kajiro. It doesn't matter. A Kithadir. 2 Tombats. I've only got. Oh, I've got 2. Mercy hit's fine. Impatience fine. Fox Parks. Yeah, so to know at Noble and Fine First Belly Body. Okay, we'll do the Suntan Lower Cuts. No, nothingness. And Daydream. We've got no Daydream. Do another Tansy. Oh, but we've got Daydreams, so None of those matter. We'll take the blank one. And there we go. Right, we've got the outfit, so we grab that and equip. Ding, that one is now for sale. So the other outfit, we are going to pop in here. Badoom. We are also going to need to build a bed in the bedding area. Badoom. There we go. Next bit. So our party pals should be Fox Parks, Pengullet, and Daydream. What does that one do? Attack, defense. No, I don't like that one. Swimmer, no. Mind Foreman. Oh, that'd be good. We'll take that instead of Lift Monk. Kadunk. I didn't get Dire Howl, so it's Cativa and then Celery. Right, so the primitive furnace, we're going to craft ingots. So we go to the ingots and craft everything, and then allow transport and take one off. So we allow one ore so we can stash our stuff. There we go. Craft power spheres. We need 50 power spheres. So there's another 30 power spheres. We can't have it. Why? Wood. Alright, so we've got to run around checking our wood supplies. There we go. We're over encumbered. That's fine. Boom. Put the wood in there. And there's loads of materials all over the place. So we're going to have a quick run around and pick all these up. Got to end stream in about 10 minutes. So, stoke. Carry on. It may look like one, but the game automatically starts stacking. So there's 4 ore there. If you look at that, that looks like one piece of wood. It's actually 44. We'll also pick up any of the stuff off the floor. Dumph. There we go. That's that. Made that nice and tidy. Now we go back and hopefully we can then now craft our 30 power spheres. There we go. And then we also need arrows. So what I'll quickly do here is whack down another temporary primitive primitive bench and pop some arrows down because we need 150 arrows. So we've got 85. So I need 65. That's going to be 50. That's 60. 75. Let's just do 75. There we go. And then we pick one and we'll just help craft it. Actually, we'll do the arrows because the arrows will take a bit longer. There we go. We'll get this crafting done. We just got to wait for the crafting. We still need our tombats. We need 2 more tombats, and we need some more Kajuros as well. We've got our Tansies. We need 4 Kajuros, 4 tombats. We've already got 2 tombats. I think the Kajuros are actually fine. I'll have a look in a moment once we've finished crafting these arrows. Oh, they're going to go and do other things. Right, so collect the arrows, correct the power spheres, get Katava out, get them on the arrows with me. We'll leave the power spheres because another person will pick them up. There you go. This is a temporary second primitive workbench. As soon as these arrows are crafted, we'll disassemble. Stash the materials. Normally at this juncture I'd just go for a walk, go for a stretch or something, wait a few minutes, come back, and then it's usually done. set a timer, like 4 or 5 minutes. You come back and all this crafting is done for you. The only time I usually go AFK is when I'm crafting stuff. There's a couple of moments like that throughout the guide, where it's just literally go for a walk or whatever for like 10 minutes, 20 minutes, because you've got so much stuff that needs to be crafted. There's no point just, you know, sitting it there, so might as well get up and walk around or stretch or do something. I'll do some of my physio while I'm waiting, actually. 27 to go. That's 15 now, so it's 3 more crafts, I think. I'm hungry again. Okay, let's sort that out. Grab those. Use the last of Kithadir. Oh, we've got some berries. Let's go and pop those in the box. There we go. Baked berries are better. There might be some experienced players out there. Why do you do baked berries? Because they're not automated and you'll run out of food. It's easier just to set up the 2 red berry fields like I've got. Use the pals I'm using because they've all got low food consumption. That's something else that people don't realise, which I'll go on about now. If you look at every pal, it's got a food consumption. So you've got its name, then you've got its like its heart value towards you, stats, then its health, then its food, then its san, which is happiness, attack, defense, attack speed, then its skills, and then just below that you've got its food consumption. And a lot of people don't take that into consideration when they're doing their leveling progress, and so they're constantly running out of food. It's because they're using pals that have a higher food consumption than their process can allow. So they end up with sick pals, and they spend more time figuring out how to resolve the sickness than actually, you know, playing the game. Whereas I do it slowly, and there's like one thing where we end up in a food deficit, but other than that it's fine. So we do need 2 more Kajiro. Okay, right, so I've done that. Still got a few minutes, so now we need to go and pick up the ingots from here and pop them in our box. Most pals will not collect from the furnace. Right, so now I'm going to add megaspheres and copper keys to the exclusion list. There we go. And now we've got some ingots. We're going to craft some nails. So as you can see here, per craft it's 2 nails. So 1 ingot is 2 nails. We need 10 nails, so we're going to craft 5. Get our Kativa. Actually, no. Is Daydream got level 2? No, it's alright. We'll just summon it from the party. It's a lot easier. Actually, who's got the better handicraft value? I'm sure I both got level 1. Work speed is 70. Kativa's work speed is also 70, so it doesn't matter. Fine. Now just crack on. Get these snails crafted. Again, we're just waiting around for the nails to be crafted. But our Pengullet is now leveling up. I can't believe I sold the wrong one to that. Gave the wrong one to the farmer. Never mind. I always forget that pals in your party count as being in your pal box for those quests, which is so frustratingly annoying. Let's see, some of our pals are between level 10 and 15 at the moment, so it should be okay. Don't level up quick enough. More crafting we do. I might just be able to get these nails crafted and build the next couple of items. In fact, I'm going to go a little bit over. I'll do the next pal upgrade and we'll call it there. Sorry, not pal upgrade, sorry, the pal box upgrade. So we need to craft this and then 2 more benches. Right, so we've got that. So now we can craft the high quality workbench, and we pop that right next to the primitive one. Kaboom. There we go. Get it built. Oh, I forgot that cancels the craft. Desummon Cativa. Now we need to craft 3 nails, which we can just about do. Summon Cativa to start working on 6 nails, while we go and get the ingots and pop them in there. There we go. And we've already got some more because the Tombats have mined the ore node that regrew, so immediately we do some more ingots for Fox Parks to burn. That's why we have 2 Tombats. Pretty much now we've got enough resources other than ingots. That's the only thing that's we're a little bit sketchy on at the moment, but that'll be resolved in soon. We've now got plenty of wood coming in. We've got plenty of stone coming in for the crafts that we need to do. Fox Parks is on a short break. There we go. That's our 6 nails. Right, desummon Cativa, and now we should be able to go all the way down the bottom and build this anywhere. It doesn't matter where you build it. It's not going to last long. Never use the medieval medicine workbench. It's not worth it. Everything this thing can make you can either buy or it's completely pointless because of our settings. There we go. Upgrade the workbench. Disassemble that. There we go. And then we've got to go over to our barrel shelf and find somewhere to put the nails in. That's that done. What's the next thing? So I've got a couple more minutes. Right, how many ingots are these things going to take? That's going to take, oh, we haven't got enough. We need 4 more. Right, so I want the pickaxe first. So let's build that. How are you doing? Oh, you're getting there. Yeah. Grab those. So we still need 2 more. Come on, Fox Parks. In my global power box, I've got what I call my party helper / attacker, and it has got handiwork level 5, kindling level 5, which is what you need for the and a few other skills, but it's completely maxed out. And that's why I'm not using it, because it'll make this game look far too easy. He's done 2 more. That'll be the 5. Yes. Okay. I'm now gonna do the axe. And there's the one I can put in the box. There we go. And the other 17 will get done at appropriate time. Right, let's get this metal axe done. And that's the time. That is my timer. I have got to go soon. That's it. Desummon that. I'm going to go over to what I call my cell box now. Metal pickaxe gets equipped and places over the stone axe. Put the stone axe down there. Metal axe goes in our inventory. It doesn't matter which one you carry and which one's in the inventory, as long as you've got both the metal pickaxe and the metal axe on your person. The stone ones go in there to be sold. Is that the tundra outfit? That's a cloth outfit, fine. And that's where we're going to have to leave it, I'm afraid. I will see you hopefully tomorrow for the continuation, right from this spot, hopefully.